Why do you think people love Caitlin Clark, besides her skills?
She can shoot threes from logo.
We never seen that before. That's my point.
The reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person, it's because of me too, and I want y'all to realize that.
Shaquille O'Neal just dropped a bombshell that's sending shockwaves through the entire sports world. Bomb, as the president of Reebok basketball, Shaq has reportedly shut down Angel Reese's massive $52 million sneaker deal, a move that's left fans speechless. Face screaming in fear. Angel Reese, the Chicago Sky's rising star and one of the most talked-about rookies in WNBA history, was preparing to launch her first-ever signature shoe in 2026, a dream moment years in the making. Running shoe sparkles. But now, that dream has been put on hold. Behind the scenes, whispers of budget cuts, brand tension, and executive disagreements have taken over Reebok's boardroom. And the biggest question echoing across the WNBA tonight is simple. Why? Why would Shaq, the man who mentored Angel Reese, the LSU icon who once stood by her side, pull the plug on her biggest career opportunity yet? Thinking face. Is this just business, or something far more personal?
Little kid, like Steph Curry, I love, you know why I love Steph Curry? Because I've never seen that before. Never seen nobody do that on a consistent basis.
Let's dive into the storm shaking women's basketball, a story of power, betrayal, and ambition. Shaquille O'Neal's bold vision to resurrect Reebok's basketball legacy has collided head-on with one of the WNBA's brightest stars, Angel Reese. When Shaq, the NBA legend and LSU icon, became Reebok's president of basketball in 2023, his first move was revolutionary, signing LSU's fearless phenom, Angel Reese. It was meant to be the beginning of a basketball empire reborn. The Chicago Sky breakout rookie inked a massive multi-year deal that included her own signature shoe line, scheduled for 2026. But now, shocking reports reveal that the $52 million contract, once hailed as the future of women's sports branding, may have been abruptly canceled. Why would Shaq, Reese's own mentor, end the very deal he fought to create? Behind the glossy press releases and sneaker drops, Reebok's Rebrand is facing deep turmoil, and this is where the drama truly begins. Shaquille O'Neal's return to Reebok wasn't about nostalgia. It was about power. Appointed president of basketball on October 12, 2023, alongside Allen Iverson as vice president, Shaq's mission was clear: restore Reebok's 90s glory, the era of his iconic Shaqnosis and Shaq Attack sneakers that once rivaled Nike's dominance. After years of decline, sold to Adidas in 2006 and later to Authentic Brands Group for $2.5 billion, Reebok had faded from relevance. Yet Shaq saw opportunity in the chaos. If this doesn't work, everyone's leaving, he warned in the New York Times. His plan? To reignite basketball culture with bold partnerships and modern street influence. Angel Reese was the centerpiece of that dream, a 6 feet 3 inches phenom from Randallstown, Maryland, fresh off a historic NCAA championship with LSU, where her "you can't see me" gesture to Caitlin Clark went viral across the globe. Shaq called her the GOAT and made her the face of Reebok's first major nil partnership. Reese embodied Reebok's edge. Confident, unapologetic, and magnetic. Her deal included a personal product line called Angel's Picks, plus a capsule collection in 2024 that would lead into Reebok's full basketball relaunch in 2025. "I want everyone walking down the street in Reebok," she declared in Shaq's Power Moves docuseries, a statement that captured the movement Shaq wanted to build. The partnership skyrocketed. In August 2024, Reebok by Angel dropped a perfect blend of femininity and athletic grit, with $120 sneakers and $70 crop tops selling out fast. Just months later, Reebok extended her contract and announced her 2026 signature shoe, making Reese only the second WNBA player in history to receive such an honor since 1997. She even debuted the Engine A, Reebok's first performance basketball shoe in over a decade, symbolizing both her Chicago Sky identity and Reebok's rebirth. Shaq had found his muse, but not everyone in the boardroom agreed. As financial pressure mounted, Reebok's revival hit turbulence. Insiders revealed growing friction between Shaq's long-term vision and the corporate board's focus on short-term profit. Big-name targets like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander were too expensive, and Reebok's market share lagged far behind giants like Nike and Jordan. Reese, though cost-effective and culturally relevant, became an expensive gamble. While Nike leaned on Caitlin Clark and Aya Wilson, Reebok's hopes rested almost entirely on Reese's star power, and the pressure was immense. Her influence extended beyond basketball. She walked the 2024 Met Gala red carpet, redefined athlete fashion, and empowered women to be cued off the court and dominant on it. Her podcast Unapologetically Angel amplified Reebok's message to millions, blending culture, confidence, and community. But then came the earthquake. Reports surfaced in mid-2025 that Shaq had abruptly canceled Reese's $52 million deal due to internal budget constraints and board resistance. The contract, which covered endorsements, royalties, and her signature shoe, was frozen, sending shockwaves through both sports and fashion worlds. Why would Shaq cut ties with the very athlete who symbolized his comeback? Insiders suggest the decision wasn't his alone. Reebok's revival costs were spiraling, and tough sacrifices had to be made. Despite securing a WNBA-wide shoe partnership in 2024, Reebok's financial stability was on shaky ground. Reese's emotional reaction was raw and real. On her podcast, she reportedly said, "I gave Reebok everything. My heart, my style, my game. If they don't see my worth, I'll take it elsewhere." Her words hit like a thunderclap. With Nike and Puma now circling, and her 1.2 million Instagram followers proving her marketing might, Angel Reese's next move could redefine her entire career. Still, whispers suggest the deal may not be entirely dead. Shaq is allegedly fighting to restructure it into a smaller contract to keep Reese in the Reebok family. But even if that happens, the damage is done. Angel Reese's story is one of resilience. From a Baltimore driveway to NCAA stardom to the WNBA spotlight, her journey is a testament to grit, greatness, and grace under pressure. But as she stands at the crossroads of fame and frustration, one truth becomes clear. This isn't just a business fallout. It's a battle for respect, control, and legacy. Shaq's dream to resurrect Reebok and Angel Reese's rise as the new face of women's basketball are now bound by controversy, and what happens next could change the future of sports marketing forever. Shaquille O'Neal has just sent shockwaves through the sports world after reportedly pulling the plug on Angel Reese's jaw-dropping $52 million Reebok deal, and fans everywhere are stunned. This wasn't just another endorsement. It was supposed to be a crowning moment in Angel Reese's rise from LSU legend to global basketball icon. The Chicago Sky rookie had been handpicked by Shaq himself, her mentor and fellow LSU alum, to become the face of Reebok's bold basketball comeback. Her signature shoe line was already in motion, her brand collaborations were trending, and her influence was shaping a new era for women's sports. But now, behind closed doors, something has gone terribly wrong. Sources close to Reebok's headquarters describe heated boardroom meetings, last-minute budget cuts, and deep internal conflict between Shaq's vision and corporate demands. The decision to terminate the deal reportedly blindsided Reese, who had invested her name, image, and passion into the partnership. Fans who watched her journey from the NCAA championship to WNBA stardom are calling it a betrayal, a devastating twist for the woman who helped put Reebok back in the spotlight. Insiders say Reese was emotional, hurt, and furious when she heard the news, feeling as if the empire she helped build was taken away from her overnight. But if history has taught us anything, it's that Angel Reese doesn't break under pressure. She transforms it into fire. And now, as the world waits to see her next move, one thing is certain. This is not the end of Angel Reese's story. It's the beginning of her greatest comeback yet.